Hello everyone, I'm Tom and I'm the author of Travel Videos for Profit. I'm going to talk today about shooting better smartphone video and also editing smartphone video because in fact your little phone here has the ability to edit videos for you. So no need to actually learn how to edit. But I certainly want to give you some tips on how to improve your smartphone videos. And first of all, I want to say though, I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all staying healthy, and I hope you're all staying at home, helping to flatten the curve. As I said, I'm a travel videographer. I'm not doing a lot of traveling these days, as you can imagine. I am stuck at home, here in Panama actually, in Boquete. And we have some of the strictest quarantines in the world here in Panama. We're only allowed out 3 times a week for a total of 2 hours. So yes, we have to become very comfortable sitting at home, which, you know, for somebody like me who travels around a lot is not the easiest thing ever to do. On top of that, which is actually the hardest part, there's no alcohol for sale. They stopped the sale of alcohol. So my strategic reserves of alcohol have run out about a week ago. So I'm very much looking forward to alcohol going back on sale, actually. But as everyone, I'm trying to stay busy, and that's why I'm here to talk to you today about possibly using your phone to shoot some videos, because you can do that from home. You can, first of all, share existing videos that you've shot on your phone and put them together, send them to your relatives, put them up on YouTube or Facebook. But also you can just go around and shoot a little bit about what life is like in your home and share that with friends and family. So I want to help you improve your skills a little bit. So that you can shoot, better, more professional looking smartphone video, and then also how to put that together, adding music and adding titles to your videos. That's what I'm here to do today. So let's get started. Your little phone or tablet, you can use your tablet as well, is a great way to shoot very high definition, even 4K video. And one of the first things I always say to people is hold your phone like this, not like that. Now, of course, if you want to upload your video onto Instagram or Facebook only, then by all means, you can shoot it vertically. But if you want people to look at your videos not just on a smartphone, but also on a big screen, be that a TV or a computer, then a horizontal video is better. Because if you shoot it vertically, that means looking at it on a landscape type screen, like a computer, or a flat screen, then more than 2/3 of the screen are going to be black, because you've got these bars coming in on both sides, and that's just not as attractive to look at as a landscape type of video. So I would recommend, whenever you're shooting video, hold your phone like this. That would be my #1 tip. If you want to do panning, what people tend to do is they're moving their phones too fast. So you oftentimes see people just moving around themselves like that, just spinning around pretty fast. That makes you, as the viewer, feel disoriented because you can't follow that quickly with your eyes. So my second recommendation would be move your phone much slower. And on top of that, try to vary your direction, because if you always pan in one direction, means that when you then put all these clips together, you're spinning around in a circle, always the same way. And that not only gets boring, but you also feel slightly dizzy looking at it. So try to vary the direction that you're moving in. You know, move from left to right, right to left. and then you can put those together and you actually have some variations in there. Now, of course, there is no need at all to be panning all the time. Sometimes you may just want to point your camera at an object and leave it there for 10 to 20 seconds. That then gives you enough footage to work with. But of course, one of the main things you want to do in a video is you want to add variation. So that's why I recommend don't just hold your phone steady, but also try to add some panning. And the best way to do panning, apart from of course moving slowly and moving in both directions, is to plan ahead. And what you would want to do is you want to start with a frame that would actually also work as a photo. So if you hold your phone and you look at the screen and you think, oh yes, I would like to take a photo of that too, then that's probably a good first frame. And you want to do exactly the same thing with your last frame. So if you think your last frame and your first frame could be a photo in and of itself, then that's a good starting point and a good end point. And then you want to move essentially slowly and in a straight line from that first frame to the last frame. And just to be sure, you could do the exact same thing moving in the other direction. So just to recap, there are two main ways to shoot video on your smartphone. One is to simply hold your phone steady and point it at a subject that you would take a photo of. So frame it just like you would a photo, and hold it steady for 5 to 10 to 20 seconds. That gives you plenty of material to work with. And the second one is to do panning. And when you do panning, do it slowly and steadily, do it in both directions, and move in a straight line. Planning your first and your last frame. Your first and your last frame being something of interest, something that you would, in the same way, take a photo of. That's essentially how you put together a whole bunch of clips, which you will then find on your phone. But in order to create a video that is a bit more varied, has some music in the background and even titles to it, I would recommend that you use your smartphone in order to create videos for you. And I'm going to start off talking about an iPhone, and then we move to Android, because it's slightly different on an iPhone as opposed to an Android. So with an iPhone, what you do is you open up your screen, and then you move into your area that says Photos. Within your Photos, there's at the bottom a section that says For You. Then you click on For You, and then you will see already there's something called memories in there. And these memories are usually grouped into locations. So the GPS data on your phone knows exactly where you were. That's why you will probably see a location at the bottom of a screenshot. So then all of the videos and photos that you shot in that particular location are then grouped into that particular location. So if you click on it, then you will see that there's a play button there. And if you click that play button, then it will start playing a video with music and with titles. Now, if you're not particularly happy with what your phone has created for you, you will then see up at the top right hand corner there's a button called Edit. So if you click that button, it will then allow you to edit the title, to edit the title image, to edit the music, and also to edit photos and videos. It will give you the number of items that it used in order to create that video, and if you click on that, you will then have the option of choosing these individual clips and deleting them. But there's also an option to add more videos from another folder to that particular video. And once you're happy with your choices, then what you can do is you can then click on Done, and then there's a little arrow at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen And that one is the one that allows you to share your videos with other people, be that on social media like Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, or you can also send it to other people via WhatsApp or email. Now, on an Android phone, that's slightly different. What you do on an Android phone is you go into what they call gallery or albums. And then on the top right-hand corner of your screen, you will see three buttons or three dots. And you click on those dots, and then you get a drop-down menu. And in that menu, it will say Create Video. So you click on that, and then you get the option of selecting your images or videos, and you can select up to 50 of them. So you just go through the list and select the ones that you really want to use within your video. Then you hit create, and then you get another option to select the tone or music, and that's at the bottom. So we'll give you options like merry, climactic, cute, flash, and that sort of thing. So that's the music that will be used in your video. And finally, you are able to share your video with other people, be that via email or social media. So that's how it works. That's how you can create videos on your smartphone. So pretty straightforward, and that will give you something to do over the next couple of days. You just play around with that. Film your family, your friends, your pets, or film possibly you cooking something interesting, and share that with people just to get familiar with that. And then eventually, what you can do if you're actually really enjoying that, you can start using that as a skill to earn some extra money. And that's what I've been doing over the last 15 years, actually. I've been using that particular skill in order to create videos for the tourism industry. Now, we all know that the tourism industry is not doing particularly well at the moment. But once we're actually allowed out of our houses again, and hotels and restaurants and bars are open again, you can get started with this particular idea in your hometown. So you can go to a restaurant or a hotel, a bar, anything in your immediate neighborhood. And you can offer them a little video. You create it for free. All it takes is probably half an hour with your smartphone, using the skills I just showed you, and then create a little business video for them where they can introduce themselves and their services, and they can upload it onto their Instagram and their Facebook pages. And there you go. You've got your first business video, and then of course you can use that in order to make money with it and offer it to more businesses. And if that's something you're interested in, I've actually created an online course called Travel Videos for Profit. And if you have a look at the description in this video, you will find a link to that particular course, and you can have a look at what's included in that course. It's a skill that, like I said, I've used for 15 years. A lot of people have learned that skill using that particular course, and got started just shooting videos in their immediate neighborhood. So if that's something that you would like to learn, have a look at that, and otherwise have fun shooting little videos on your smartphone. Thank you.